Welcome, everybody. I hope you're doing well. Today we're joined with Tom Barber of Darko and Chelsea Grin. How you doing today, bro? It's been a minute, man. It's been a minute.
It has been a minute, but I'm doing good. Chilling, hanging out. It's beautiful outside where I am right now. I'd show you, but I just don't feel like turning the camera. Everything's good though, bro.
Where do you
Life is
live?
beautiful.
Where do you
I
live?
live in North Carolina.
Oh, how is it? How is it there in North Carolina?
I'll be honest with you, it's fucking hot.
Hmm.
It's muggy. There's a lot of bugs, lizards, but I'm right by the ocean, which is pretty cool.
That's a vibe.
And yeah, I mean, I just found a dope pizza place today, which is also pretty cool because being from New Jersey, I can't ever find good pizza anywhere I fucking go. And I found a place here today, which is dope. It's called Vito's. It's
Vito's.
delicious.
Have you ever tried Brazilian pizza?
Actually, one time I believe when we were in Brazil, actually, I think we did have it.
Yeah, because Paula introduced me to Brazilian pizza, and I was like, this is different. This is like it is assumed that the crust has stuff inside of it. It's not like a question like, do you want stuffed crust? No, it is assumed, and then there's the toppings and cheese everywhere. It's pretty naughty. It's pretty naughty.
What do they put in there by itself? Is it just like cheese or meats? Like, is it
It's
just
it's like cheese, and then they have like this cream cheese called catupiry, which is like it's cream cheese basically, but it's theirs. It's better. And they also put that on the pizza with like chicken. They're not like about the
mm,
tomato sauce life. That's not where we're going with the pizza. It's more like creams and cheeses and a bunch of meat. It's hard as fuck. It's
it sounds like it'd be super filling, and I'd probably only be like one of them, whatever that is.
That's true. That's true. But yes, dude, it's been a minute, man. Like, how is like there's it's so funny because like you're always cooking and you got two, like I would consider them like both big main projects. Like I'm sure like some people consider maybe like they think like Darko's like your side hustle, but like you guys hustle hard with Darko. So like you have two main big ass fucking bands that are kind of grinding with. Like how do you keep up at this point with that?
I'll be honest with you. I'm so thankful for Josh and I'm so thankful for Steven
Hmm.
because, both of them are just grind horses and they get shit done. And like, don't get me wrong, I can write whatever you need me to write and I'll get it done, blah, blah, blah. But like, thankfully, Steven, thankfully, David, they're both psychos and they're constantly working. But for Darko in particular, Josh is. Dude, that boy don't sleep. It's like even when we're like on tour and stuff, he's like constantly doing shit on his phone and like messing around, making music and shit. I'm like, bro, you just fucking chill, bro. Just
Just
relax for 5 minutes. Dude, he really is working all the time. I can't begin to stress that enough.
That's hard to find, man. Like, and I have so much respect for dudes like Josh that do that because it's a lot of musicians, even myself that I've met over the years, great dudes, but like they kind of they're like I'm used to writing once every 2 years, and then I don't give a fuck, and then I know I'm supposed to just tour, and then like a lot of musicians can't write while they tour too. Like it's not gonna happen, right? Like it has to be at home, it has to be in like a comfortable studio environment kind of deal. Like it's hard to find musicians that are just like cooking nonstop every fucking day. Like that's sick.
It's rare. And it's like I think the other side of the sword is having to keep up with it. And like just when I think I'm done and I have like maybe a little bit to chill, Josh is like, all right. But for this record, I'm like, oh shit, okay. Another one. Let's go. Let's go.
Do,
All right, let's
do you
go.
have to like
And I'm like,
dial back Josh sometimes because he's like, does he have like too much big idea at that point?
no, you can't. If
Yeah.
you stop, it's almost like I'm afraid to stop. I don't
Right.
wanna it's like I don't wanna ever tell him. It's like I feel like this is where like the I think I might be a shitty parent because I don't ever want to tell him no.
Okay.
And you know what I mean? I'm not saying I'm like his parent or anything, but like he's always like, all right, I got this. And I'm just like, as I'm crawling up the steps from my proverbial job every day, and I'm just like, bro, yeah, I'm ready to go play T-ball, son. I'm ready. My back fucking hurts.
My back hurts, dude. Well, it's been fun because I feel like both, obviously Darko and Chelsea Grin have evolved over the years. Like the sounds have also evolved, and I mean, especially like Darko, which I mean, let's just get to the point. You guys have a brand new record, Starfire, with 19 songs, my dude. So we got 19. You didn't add an extra digit there, right? There are 19 songs on this record.
You know something fucked up? There was two other songs we had.
For like
Yeah, and
21
it's
Blackjack
yeah,
record. Let's go.
I, dude. What's crazy is I don't think unless Josh is like doing some type of numeric fucking witchcraft and is not telling me, I don't know, but like he's always adding more to this shit.
Really.
It's like more and more and more and more. It's like honestly, I'm ready for the next record. I think it's gonna be like 42.
Just keep multiplying it, dude.
I'm not surprised. I'm not gonna be surprised if he says it. I'm ready for it. Don't even get it twisted, but I wouldn't even be surprised.
Gee, well, I mean that's definitely a unique strategy, especially now. I mean, everyone does whatever it's singles or like EPs, and that. But the thing is, with you guys, you still put out the singles and you give it the full focus, like it has a full like music video and it's like a whole experience. But you're also just cooking full albums, right? So you guys are doing almost like double the work in that sense. Instead of just focusing on singles or just focusing on an album, you guys are doing both in the same time, which is fucking crazy.
That's what you have to do nowadays, and it's like I I just don't see how like rappers even do it by themselves, and it's just like you even see like the rappers who are just like doing it by them, literal by themselves, and they have no team to record their shit. They're doing all the
Yeah.
recording and all this. It's like, bro, I there's just so much shit that this it's insane how bro, I can't even wrap my head around how much you have to do, and the fact that Josh is constantly just doing everything, getting figured out. It's like, don't get me wrong. It's like he'll help, like I'll help him with some stuff, but
Right.
it's just Josh, bro. It literally is
It's
just
just Josh.
Josh, and he's writing and doing everything, and that's how I do this next record or this record, excuse me.
Yeah.
I'm super excited for people to hear it because you know, when I hear like different sounds and like modern music,
Hmm.
it's like, okay, that's a well polished record, or that's hey, I can tell that's a really good mix, X, Y, and Z, but it's not even to like toot our horn, but like to fucking choke the fucking thing out of the thing.
Right.
I feel like we use so many noises and so many different fresh kind of spins on the music, and it's like I listen to this shit all the time. I'm either listening to Chelsea Grin or I'm either listening to Darko, and I think it's really refreshing music, and I think this big ass chunk of music in particular is, dude, it's sick. And it's like you thought the other record was a roller coaster. This thing's like,
Well,
it's sick.
that's what I love you guys specifically as a band, because you started out off right away by making it so people were expecting things they had no idea what to expect. Like you guys were like, here's heavy as fuck demonic, alien noise song, and then here is like a chill, like vibey, shoegazy ballad. And I love that you guys instantly set the expectation with your band of, we are not this or this or this. We're just doing, we're making crazy music. Like that's the best way I could describe Darko, is wild as fuck, modern
It
music.
almost feels like you have to declare that right off the bat nowadays. And it's like,
Yeah.
I feel like fan bases are very like for
Yes.
everything. So it's like, if you ever don't like foreshadow some type of
Hmm.
singing or blah, 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 like say you don't do it in one record, if it comes out the next record, everyone's going to be like, well, this is out of left field. You know what I mean? Well, it's like,
Yeah.
realistically, it's like, bro, music is everything. It's
Mm.
crazy to even think how metal nowadays is even called metal anymore. It's so many different friggin' sounds. I'm surprised it didn't turn it into something
It's
else. And
so much infusion with everything not metal in every way and every. New Knock Loose had a reggaeton, fucking dun, da, boom, da, like there you go. That's funny. The heavy
so it's
heavy
like,
piss band had that,
how do you even, what do you even call metal at this point? I think metal is one of the most versatile platforms for music because even the musicianship behind it, it's like people are fucking nuts, bro.
Yeah.
And it's like when I was younger listening to music, it was nuts. It's like seeing N64 graphics and you're like shitting your pants. And now I'm 33
Yeah.
and I'm seeing like
The
it looks like police
metaverse.
simulator graphics and every, you know what I mean? But that's what music is. Music has turned to this crazy thing, and everybody's just so much more talented. And
Yeah. It's a wild there.
you have to do more. It's like you got to make more noises. You got to find other influences. You got to. It's just this genre is so fucking extreme, dude.
Hmm.
and I'm not surprised.
But you guys,
I'm
that's the
not
thing.
surprised when other things.
You blend it all very
Whereas,
nicely, and that's not easy. A lot of bands, I think, try to do the genre bending thing, and they suck at it. And you guys are really like you guys go for it, but you like deliver it, and that's something I really love about you guys. And I'm always excited when there's Darko because I don't know what I'm gonna get, but I know it's not gonna be half-assed. You know, I know it's gonna be like, okay, if we go and vibe, we're gonna vibe, and it's simple. Like it's gonna be a proper fucking vibe. Or if we're going chaotic, heavy, your brain explodes. Like there's no like half-assing. It's gonna be full on. Like you guys deliver that whole experience, and that's something I think a lot of bands don't know how to do because they're so used to just doing the one. You know, if it's a deathcore band, they're used to just doing just the deathcore, and that's it. And if they have to, like you said, they're already put in the pigeonhole of, oh, they include cleans. Oh, fuck. Like, this is, you know, blasphemy. It's not going to happen, right? Which is insane. Or, you know, I feel it's a little easier for a chill band to go heavier because more fans seem to be like that. But a lot of the chill bands go heavy in like such a like not like a I don't want to say like shitty way, but in a way that's not natural sounding. It feels very like I don't know. They listened to what they thought was heavy and then they just threw it on a song, and that was it. It's not like a. It's a weird thing that a lot of bands suck at, to be honest.
I think you hear natural progression happen with music and bands, and it's like I can see why this band did this,
Yeah.
and it makes sense. But it's like it would be interesting, you know, just to see an extremely heavy band,
Yeah.
right? Out of nowhere after putting record after record of just heavy, heavy, heavy shit. And it's just for them to just drop that of just singing, it would I think it's a big change for a lot of people, especially when they're not used to hearing that type of shit
Yeah.
that shit going on all the time. And I think this genre of music is ever changing, just like the culture is ever changing. And I think as time goes on, we're going to start seeing more and more interesting takes on metal that are going to happen. Like, dude, I'll be honest with you, I get excited nowadays to open up my phone because like there could be something new getting made or new type of music being made, and it's like that's cool. Back in the day, it's like I think there was a moment where who could be the heaviest or who could make the craziest noise or
Yeah.
do this. Now it's kind of like you see the different influences coming from different things, and it's cool to see where metal is going to start branching off to, which is fucking exciting.
Do you have a favorite noise as a
My favorite,
vocalist? Do you have a favorite noise that you've heard that you're like, wow, that is actually that's fun? Like you laughed and you're like, that's kind of hard as a noise in the era of noise
um,
making as vocalists.
I think I think probably one of the craziest tones I've heard
Hmm.
would have to be I think it's like it's a I don't know, it's like multi-layer. It's like it's like four fucking screams in one scream. It's like when you hear it,
Okay.
Blue Alex Terrible does it. It's like when he yells, there's an undertone, and then there's like the high part which gives the scream
Oh,
clarity.
gotcha.
It's like two different screams at once, and you hear it, and it's just like, well, that's definitely not fake because you hear him do it out the mic, and it's like it's kind of fucking crazy. So it's definitely I'd have to say
That.
Alex Terrible doing some kind of crazy. It's like some
Do you have a
gnarly
Do you have a favorite call out? That's very popular nowadays. Call outs always go hard.
favorite call
A
out.
call out. And it could be old school too. It doesn't have to be new shit. Just like a call out that's like, yo, that's where even you are like, yeah, that's hard every time, no matter what.
You know, Body Snatcher.
Yeah, I know Body Snatcher.
Yeah, Kyle always says some of the most interesting things. I think he said, I remember one time we played with him. He's like, act like they forgot to add guacamole to your order at Chipotle, and he screamed it
Oh fuck.
and he yelled it. And I remember I was sitting there and I was like, I understood what he just said.
Mm.
What the fuck? Why did he just say that? And then the crazy shit pursued all this. It was a gnarly ass breakdown, but I think Body Snatcher, they have the gnarliest.
They're sick.
They have the gnarliest fucking call outs ever. Kyle's also one of the gnarliest vocalists ever too. So shout out to Kyle.
They just had the track with Jamie, I think, from Hatebreed, which was hard as fuck. It was like a
That's right.
throwback. Like, damn, like, okay, this is
Dude, Homeboy still got pipes too from Hatebreed.
he does, man. I was like, fuck, like, good for the boys and good for dude for just killing. Yeah, we got Ashtone in chat too. What's up, bro? We got Matt hanging around. dude,
What's up, Matt?
dude. So okay, there's so much. It's been a minute. There's so much to talk about. So okay, let's just Josh joining Chelsea Grin. Let's go. Let's go here. How did this? I mean, it seems like it makes so much sense, right? Like you see what you guys are doing in Darko. Chelsea Grin, what's going on? Homie, you guys parted way with the drummers, right? So like,
With Nathaniel,
yes, right. I always because I always know Pablo, right?
and he's an incredible drummer.
Right.
There's like no twisting that.
So
But
yeah, how did this? Was this just like a natural like, okay, like slash invite, like say no more kind of to Josh at that point, or like how did that come about?
well, honestly, when we did decide to part ways with Nate, which again, I was saying he's an incredible drummer. It was kind of just like a thought, well, what are we going to do now, kind of thing.
Right.
And I was just like, well, we could ask Josh. Josh would probably do it, and ended up asking Josh, and he was just like, okay, I'll do it for you. You know what I mean? There
Right.
was,
Easy.
yeah, there was really nothing else to it. So, which is wild because I figured it would take people coercing or take him some coercing to get into
Yeah.
because he's already is the one project with me. He's like, oh, dude, yeah, absolutely. He's like, I love Steven, I love David, and yeah, it was actually very simple, which is not that much work. So I'm grateful for that.
That's sick. I mean, that's like that's so cool because there's so much, I'm sure, fun like opportunities you guys can have with being in multiple bands together, whether it's like you're on tour and you can write for one band or the other, or like I don't know if you guys have discussed it, like any fun like Darko slash Chelsea Grin like sets and stuff like that. I'm sure at least perhaps it has been thought about. But
I
like,
mean, there's definitely a conversation that was had,
okay,
but ultimately, when we do something, when
when we do,
something does happen for Dargo, it'll be a one show,
okay,
and we're going to basically put a good amount of money into it, make it so you know no one's allowed to have their phones in there. Everybody will have like one of those bags that closes up, so everybody can be in the moment,
oh shit,
and no one can be on their phones. And yeah, we have
can
we
you
have a couple ideas that
can
we're
you
gonna do,
can you
but
take home the bag?
the bag,
Yeah, you said
yeah, I don't know if you can keep the bags, but
it's a valid question. You might get
I
asked
mean,
it.
look, maybe if we pay extra, you can keep the bag.
There you go. Okay, that's fair.
But like, dude, the reason why you've seen, you know what I'm talking about, though,
Yeah,
right? Like, you like put your phone in the bag and it like closes shut.
yeah. Do people actually do it though?
Yeah, well, not to be that guy and be like, when I went and did this, but when I went and I hung out with Post Malone, which again, that guy's super fucking cool.
Fuck yeah.
Um, we went to go walk into the room, right? They frisked us X, Y, and Z, and before we went to go in, they were like, and they
Right.
took your phone and they put it in like a thing and it closed, and you need like a magnet to open it back up.
I've never seen
So I was
that.
like, oh, okay. So you go into the room and you're like sitting in there with your friggin' phone in a pouch. You feel just like a fucking dweeb because you can't put it in your pocket because it's just like
It's just hanging
such
there.
an it's yeah. You're just like standing there with your phone, like yeah, my phone's in this bag, you know what I mean? But it was cool. He was super cool. Steven and David
Hmm.
spanked his cheeks in beer pong 3 times in a row,
That's nice. That's a vibe.
which is pretty cool. But I think he won the 9 games in a row prior. So like you
Dude,
take your
I'm
wins
just
and
waiting for that dude just for the fun of it, just because he can, just like jump on some like hardcore band or deathcore bands, like fucking track and just like yell or roar, like in some way, like just for the fuck of it. I'm just waiting for like that to happen.
dude, if he were to do that, that's like the Midas touch.
Yep.
And I think that guy knows how much like power he has.
Yeah.
And I think it'd be smart where he puts that Midas touch.
Yeah. You got to think
So
about it.
who knows?
Maybe Darko. That would be hard, a posty collab.
Bro, let me tell you this. That would be insane. I would love to manifest that. That'd be cool as fuck. But that guy's, I can't even imagine even just being in contact with him again.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like I texted the dude twice
Yeah.
and then he said the same exact thing to me. You know what I mean? So
Oh
I'm just
shit.
like, oh, I don't know.
Oh
He's
shit.
probably just a super busy dude. You know what I mean? And it's like,
Hmm.
but boy,
That could go hard.
that would go fucking hard.
That would be. That would.
Need a helmet for that shit.
I mean, you guys got. I mean, you guys got mad. We gotta talk about the new record, right? You guys got mad features on new record, Starfire. By the way, I love the font. It took me a second to. Usually, I try to decipher band logos on chat. I like the Starfire. I like that the R is the trademark, the sign.
We were going for like Jack and Daxter meets like
Okay.
End of the World slash like Intergalactic Bazar slash Last Bonsai Tree from Japan slash From Earth One in a jar type shit.
It looks nice. it's a, it's a but with that, so you guys got crazy features and some fun mixes. So you got like Scarlord, which is hard. Like he's hard as fuck. I'm sure he throws down. I know you guys just did the Rage track with him and Keizo too, which was super pissed. It was great.
He does a good job, bro. He screams too in a couple parts, like pretty gnarly. And you're just like, all right,
He throws
all right,
down.
homie's got the pipes.
Yeah, he's. I mean, I followed him since he did like the Heart Attack, the big track, and then I like his funk stuff too. I don't know if you're into funk or listen to much of that, like scene and was
Like funk,
funk,
like
like I mean, fucking. Oh, how am I forgetting the big guy now? The the guy who was the metal guy. I did a whole fucking video on him, and now he's the funk guy. Fucking and
I have no
yeah,
idea.
thank Cord Hell.
Uh,
Thank you, chat. Yes. Oh my God. Like Cord Hell, and I mean, I just do. I mess around with riffs plus funk and throw that shit together. But like Ghostman, no, Ghostman does more like trap metal, chat. But like yeah, like funk, like weird, fun cowbell noises, mixed in with big electronic beats and like rap samples. That stuff.
have you heard of Jungle Rot?
No,
Bro, it's Johnny Davy's side project. They use like saxophone in that shit.
that's hot. Saxophone should be used in most metal and most just music. It's a nice instrument.
So it should. I think there should be more instruments used in metal because I think like metal again is like
Hmm.
it's like this nice hummus, right? You need to like add some other shit to it. So the hummus is like
Yeah.
more or less well, less of a platform, but the thing that carries over the taste
Yeah.
of other things. You could have some olives in there. You could have some pickled cherries, perhaps.
Plain hummus goes
Whatever
pretty
you
hard though. Like I plain hummus is the way. Maybe a little bit.
it is, but you need shit in there. You need to have like some roasted peppers in there, maybe,
Roasted peppers goes
or
hard with
some
hummus. That's
garlic.
fair. It's a good mix. So that's Darko. You guys are creating the hummus.
Or space hummus.
I
Or
love
space
that.
hummus.
Space hummus.
Starfire is space hummus. If you're curious, that's the whole zhuzh of the record. Space hummus.
The space hummus. So you guys got Scarlord. You guys got also. I love this mixture because I think people forget a little bit sometimes about Michael Barr, and he's a monster. Like he has such insanely iconic, specific screams. From old volumes and also I guess new volumes, and him mixed with David from
Yeah.
like what was that? Because that's an interesting hummus mixture you guys got going that you wouldn't people probably wouldn't
Dude,
expect.
space hummus for sure. It's like honestly, it's like fuck. I don't know how to explain it, but we were like sitting in the studio, the most iconic way to start a sentence for music.
Yes.
And we were like, we have these two parts, and it's like obviously I can do it, but if we could do something cool, like I don't want to give it away what it is
Yeah,
yet,
that's fine.
because I want people to hear it when they hear it. And it's like, man, it'd be really cool if we had this over here, and it'd be really cool if we had this over here. And I was like, well, I'm pretty sure
Hmm.
David would do it.
That's
I
hard.
think it would be sick if he did it. And he's like, oh, well, I'm pretty sure Homeboy would do it too. And I was like, well, look, let's go fucking ask and see what happens. And it happens. So it's like, I just think it's going to be cool when people hear it because you'd never imagine the two on the same song, you know?
I would not. That's why when I saw those features on the same song, I was like, I'm trying to, that's the thing. You instantly see that and you instantly try to mix their bands, right? So you're like, volumes plus Signs of the Storm. Vibey, LA, by the ocean, deathcore. You're like,
It's gonna make sense when you hear it. Trust me.
I know you guys make the craziest shit like together. I mean, I love the last record, dude. Ani was like a big. That was I put that shit out in Nik Nocturnal words. I got you, bro. That's fucking banger. Of course.
My
Is
man.
that 2022 or 2023 at this point? How old is that record?
I think it's 2022, I think.
Dude, what happened? Time doesn't exist anymore, bro.
Time doesn't exist. It really is just a construct of moment, really. Whether it be the hands of a clock or the digital burr of a clock. Um, we really are just living day to day, stuck in the moment, a prison, if you will. But we have music, so life
Bangers.
is good.
Life is good. Life is good. Jesus.
Life is good.
Your mic clipped so fucking hard there. That was perfect. That was perfect.
Dude, speaking of clips, when's the last time we heard a mix of something and shit was so heavy that it clipped?
I need more. I mean, there are bands doing the whole like 2000s
Body
like,
Box.
what?
Body Box. Have you heard Body Box?
No, it's Body Box. Tom, I don't know what Body Box is.
Bro, you haven't heard of Body
Is this
Box?
a band or some kind of like toy
Yes.
like Body Box?
No, it's a band. It's a band.
Okay, no, I haven't. I've never heard of Body Box. Is it Pitt?
You have to do yourself a favor and go check the band Body Box out. They are literally, they're the heaviest fucking thing with the Saint Anger snare.
Ah, you need this. That's popping now. The Saint Anger snare. It's everywhere. I love it.
Dude, but I'm getting there in age, but that shit's fucking heavy. Just hearing that over some like a heavy ass, it's like it makes you want to just go fucking nuts when you hear that shit, bro.
It makes you want to throw the fuck. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of like deathcore bands now doing like the 2000s revival of deathcore, like Myspace deathcore, and it's like just pissed, like basically Suicide Silence, but like now, like
Bring it back.
It should be. It's great.
Bring it back, bro.
It's amazing. It sounds pissed, and I'm glad people are messing with that still. And it's like old is new again, which is nice. I like to hear new is new too from some bands, but old is new that works.
I think it's what we make it cool. We have to make shit cool. I think we have to either make it a meme to make it cool.
True.
Or we just need to just say it's cool and people will follow.
All right, is crabcore ever going to be cool again?
I think so. You know, it's crazy. I was talking to my homeboy Trey. Shout out to Trey. He's all the way from fucking Utah.
Shout out to Trey.
Bro, bring back the crabcore, bro. I feel like that's when music was like really just fucking bumping, bro. Everybody was doing things in unison, dude. They would fling their hair backs.
That's right.
Or they do the trot where they're running.
Yeah, the trot.
Bro, bring it back. I'm totally down. Bring that shit back.
You're looking fly, bro. I like the hair. You cut your hair too. Like that's fly.
Oh yeah, I cut it, bro. I cut it off. I cut my hair off. I sewn my ears up.
How was that as a process?
It was easy. Believe it or not, it was super easy.
Really?
I went to a tattoo convention.
Okay.
Because I went to the doctor's first, and there's like, oh, well, this is gonna cost that, and I was like, yeah, I don't like that. So then I went and talked to my homie Ian, and he was like, yeah, that's not gonna cost even like 1/10 of that. I was like, okay, well, I'll come to you, no, do it. So then I lay down, gave me the numbing thing. You're sitting there, and you're just like, I can't feel anything. This is crazy.
Oh.
And by the time you're like done talking to him, like you can feel that he's like fidgeting around with your ear. And then he's like, forbidden calamari. And he puts your skin in front of your face. You're just like, oh. And then like, bro, and I remember the moment I felt my blood like just warm all down my neck. And I was like, how much am I bleeding? How much am I bleeding? He goes, oh, you're bleeding. You're definitely bleeding. And I was like, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. I was sitting there like trying not to like think about it. I was like,
I can't fucking. Do you get freaked out by blood? Like a lot of blood?
Brother, it felt like someone was pissing down my neck, and I was just like, I was like,
Fuck.
"Am I bleeding a lot? Like, is shit cool?" And he's like, "Oh no, you're fucking bleeding. You're good. You're absolutely bleeding." I was like, "Oh!" And I was just trying to think of anything that would keep
Right.
me from losing my shit, and I was just like, "No, it's fine. It's fine. It's totally cool." And then he finished like sewing up the one. Oh my god, bro! When he was doing like, he was like sewing my shit up. I
Yeah.
remember I was like,
Oof.
just
Needles,
like,
I
because I
can't.
could.
Needles fuck me up. I can't. I don't care if it's happening, but like I can't look at a needle. I will throw up, like straight the fuck up. It's not going on.
Oh, dude, it. Just thinking about it right now, it like puts me back. But I'm just sitting there, and
Yeah.
that's just fucked. Because
Yeah.
it sounds like he's like getting ready to cut a turkey. Because you hear like this, the and it's right by your ears, and you're like, oh fuck. And he's like, all right, we're good. Now we're gonna go to the other side of your ear. He's like, you want to sit up and look? And I remember I sat up and I
Oh,
looked, and
you
I,
looked. No, dude.
oh dude, I looked. I instantly started crying. I was like, bro, I was like my whole life I had fucking Keebler elf ears. Yeah, I had them my whole life, and then I looked. I'm like, damn, brother, I'm a taxpayer again. Look at that, and bro, normie,
Normie whip,
metal,
bro.
metal love revoked, bro. No longer metal. I just look like a fucking dishwasher. I do, I do. And look, fucked up part about it was I was a dishwasher, and that's if I did like people are like, oh, you do tattoos, right?
Yeah.
Oh, people don't even ask me that. They're like, oh, where do
Yeah.
you work? So automatically assuming I fucked my life up. Serious. But when I had my plugs, people go, oh, you must do something interesting. You just don't look like a freak for no reason. You just don't do that. No, no, no. I scream and have these, but now I just scream and now yeah.
You ever think about doing stand up, just metal, like just metal stand up comedy? Just sit there with like a camera for like 2 minutes and just fucking talk about just random shit and just go for it.
I think I could maybe one day. Maybe I'll do it in front of people. I think I wouldn't be able to do it in front of a camera because
Mm.
I think
It's awkward in front of
I
a camera. Yeah.
yeah, it like forces me to say like if you were here, like if you weren't here, I'd be like, this is the stupidest shit ever. I feel like this is so hard to
It's a fun.
engage with myself, and like I don't know if anything's funny. If at least if I know if I can
Mm.
say something that's like remotely funny, okay,
Mm.
but okay, maybe I could poke around
Nothing
with
stupid,
this.
dude. We have had the craziest conversations on here with. I talked with Clown from Slipknot about Minecraft for an hour and a half. Tom, it was lovely, but people wanted to hear about Slipknot. I think not about Minecraft, but that we talked for an hour and a half about Minecraft.
Bro, are you kidding me? Minecraft is fucking
Do you
sick.
now? I have to ask. Do you throw block?
I do.
You throw block. Tom throws block.
I do. I'll be honest with you, and look, it's not something I'm out there just throwing out for the world to have. Because
Okay.
anyone to come up in my shit and just grief my fucking world, I just can't have that. I just can't have that. But it's look, understand this.
Okay.
I too throw block.
Mm.
I too cast nether realms.
You cast another realms.
I do.
That's
I
a
do
new.
go
That's
in
a
there.
new
I
term.
poke around.
We're gonna use that. Cast another realms too. I like
I
that one.
poke around.
You
I poke around in the nether, my good boy. I do. I get lost and die in the nether quite a bit.
You know what would be hard as fuck? A bunch of the like homies, like me, you,
Yes.
Clown, and like Will.
Yes.
We go and play Minecraft. We stream Minecraft. That would go hard as fuck.
Please, bro. We should totally do that. I am so down. And
That's a
then I can make oh dude, I'll make the farm. I love making the farm. My favorite thing. I love stealing the chickens. I love stealing
Yeah,
the sheep. I love stealing all the babies and putting them in the little area, and then I
the
make them get
fence.
old,
Yeah.
and then I make them fornicate once they get older,
Yes.
and then I have a whole bunch of animals, and then what I do is I expand, right? I build a kind of like a tunneling system. Think of it like a bottleneck where they just have to go through, and then it goes into where they appear to be free. It's just a really big fucking cage.
It's a vibe.
I factory farm them.
I didn't expect that. Okay.
I do.
What about Enderman? What if he comes by knocking the door? You gonna protect your
All right,
animals?
I got plenty of lights.
You're
Those
good.
lights will keep them away.
You're fine.
Plenty of torches. I'm good.
You're good.
They don't fuck with me. Trust me. If you come around these parts, you'll understand. They don't. They truly don't. The only thing we have to worry about is maybe some people in the town over, but even now they're all dead around my
There we go.
my area.
I genuinely now don't actually know if you play Minecraft or not, and I don't care because I kind of just want to play Minecraft with you right now.
Oh, I'm just really baked right now, and I'm struggling to find the proper terminology. I do play. Look at me. I do play. I do play. I assure you, I do play. Look at these eyes, bro. I play. I promise you, I do. I'm just like, oh shit. Let's see what terminology I can bring up out of nowhere. I do make a lot of farms, bro. I promise you, though. I do.
Is baking part of a Darko formula at points? Because like you guys make some like futuristic shit that like I feel like you have to somehow make your like you be in another space with your brain to come up with some of the shit you guys come up with.
You wanna know something? Josh, again, Josh is the one who's usually sitting there by himself doing all this crazy shit. Because he, again, like, I watched him write with Steven for the first time because Josh has never written, I don't think, in like a band setting before. So it was interesting to watch him and Steven work together. But when I'm seeing him do stuff for Darko, it's just like, this motherfucker is flying. And I think Josh may or may not hit the pen. I know he's a what is this? He's a Zen guy, I believe.
He seems like a vibe. I love it. Well, I remember talking with him when he was on the show for the Deathmatch too. I think that's when he came on and shot the shit with me a bit. And he's
Dude, Josh is the man.
He's a vibe, dude.
He's like you know the Dos Equis guy?
Dos Equis, yeah. I remember the Dos Equis guy.
He's the real Dos Equis guy. He's the guy that like he's going to all these places and he's hunting these wild boar from a fucking spaceship just outside the Earth's atmosphere. Josh is going deep sea fishing, writing these records, going for deep sea albacore.
Has he given you
fueled by space hummus?
Has he given you anything that even you were like, bro, this is what? Like I don't even know. This is too far. This is too far in the future. We're not here yet, brother.
Actually, yes. Josh sent me something right before we went out for tour. And it was like it's like this beautiful string of noises and it's like ticking, it's like tickling your ears. It's like ASMR noises with like a tone to it. And then out of nowhere, you're just like, this is beautiful. And then out of nowhere, a scream's just like, oh. I was like, dude, you just please tell me you're fucking around. This truly is either too ahead of time or you're fucking with me.
Right.
I'd send it to you, but I can't.
That's okay. That's fine.
But everything that you have ever heard, and I've never really questioned Josh before. He's always like, you're going to learn to do this. You're going to learn to sing like this. You're going to do this. You're going to do that. And I'm like, God fucking damn it. And I'm like, okay, we're going to do it. And he's like, no, you're going to do it because I'm not going to do it. You're going to do it. So.
Matt's in chat right now. He's like, oh, I think I'm working on that right now. There you go.
Matt probably knows exactly what I'm talking about.
He's working on it right now.
Matt's always at the mercy of Joshua too.
Oh shit!
Josh is the friggin' mastermind.
I love that. That's fun. It's fun just to be out there and not have these limits and just make whatever the fuck and just is a banger.
But why?
A banger. Yeah.
But why? It's like, bro, would you eat peanut butter every day? I don't give a fuck about the variations of
jelly?
How you could eat it. Yeah, look, variations aside. I want to eat something different every day. If I could listen to the same band and they could still do the same thing just with a different spin on it, I'm just like, yeah, let's go. Sprinkle it on me, baby. Give it to me. That's all I want. Just keep doing what you're doing with a fucking spin of lime, baby. Give me that Sprite with a fucking twist of ginger or whatever the fuck you're doing.
What's your go-to?
Give me a variation.
What's a perfect meal for Tom? perfect meal,
Oh,
like
bro.
full satisfaction. I am good. My day is better now.
Oh, bro. If I could have it every day,
Yeah,
it would be a 20-ounce ribeye medium
hard.
with garlic and cheddar mashed potatoes that have been like whipped into an oblivion so
Mm,
I could like make a fucking castle out of it. That's how thick it is.
okay.
And then I would have some, oh my God,
What?
probably bread pudding with ice
Oh
cream
shit! Bread pudding. I didn't expect
and
that
then a
twist.
Coke or sweet tea or a big glass of spring water. Oh.
It's the
That's what I would have.
it's the
I don't
noise
need
that
much.
sent it. The noise that sent it right there, bro. Nick is milking his munchies right now. Do you got some munchies rolling right now? I'm sorry if I made you now need to eat steak after this conversation.
The one, I'll be honest with what I had just recently ingested, it does not make me hungry, but it is making me think about being hungry. And by thinking that I want to be hungry, my body is becoming partially hungry, but I'm not really hungry. It's just
Yeah,
my body pretending that it's hungry.
that's fair.
You know what I'm saying?
You seem very introspective. I like that, Tom. You're very. Do you think a lot? Are you a thinker? Like, even when you're just
Dude,
sitting there, are you just thinking nonstop all day?
dude, if you even fucking knew. If you even knew. Yeah, I think. I think a little bit. I think a little bit too
You
much,
fuck with
but
thinking, bro. You fuck with
bro,
thinking.
you fuck with thinking.
Yeah, I fuck
Are
with
you a
thinking.
big thinker?
I think we do the thinking around these parts, dude.
Do you like my shirt?
What is? Oh, I can't see the. Okay, I can see the bottom. Chat can't. It says Darko up. Is that Darko merch?
Yeah, this is literally Josh's grandmother.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
she's beautiful. Yeah,
dude, I'm gonna have this forever. I honestly buy all the Darko merch whenever it comes out.
of course. It's awesome. It's fucking sick. You
I
guys
have
can.
to because I feel guilty if I don't. Because then everybody else pays and they're like, oh, I'm like, oh, fuck it, might as well. And then I feel like I actually own it.
Well, yeah, of course. It's Darko merch. It's your guys' merch. It kills it. You guys. Yeah, it's something I always say, man. And I gotta give you guys so much credit because you guys are so ahead of the game. And I mean, I was saying it since I saw you guys just start to roll out. I was like, two dudes, instrumentalist, vocalist, doing crazy music, sick production, sick mixes. Don't need anybody else. Doing the merch drops. Yeah, genius. Like straight the fuck up. Like just winning. That's winning right there, and just making sick music. Like you don't. That's it.
Bro, we're lucky enough that at the time we put out the music, it was just necessary. And it's just like, it's almost like, bro, I really do think that it's time and place with a lot of things that happen. And I feel like there's a lot of music that does go to the wayside a lot of the times, even stuff that I listen to. But like, I think luckily for us, when we did put it out, it stuck and people enjoyed it and continued to support it. And we're lucky, bro. We're lucky as fuck. There's no,
Ah, I like
yeah,
you got okay. Like but it's like I believe very strongly in like maximizing luck. You know what I mean? Like okay, luck obviously it's a thing. Yeah, of
oh,
course,
I'm
bro.
playing on that luck, brother.
Yeah,
Like, I'm grateful. I'm
right. But
absolutely
it's like
grateful.
it's the working towards and understanding how the world works and how what you guys do and how the industry and all that shit works, and you guys just maximizing every opportunity by making it so there's nothing that is lacking. That's what I mean by like maximizing that luck. Even if it's a luck if a single person can hear a song, right? And it knows it exists, right? But like you guys did it so well and properly in this such futuristic non-metal industry way, which I love too. You know, like and I think that like seeing that and seeing it also pay off for you guys just makes me so happy for you guys because I think it also inspires so many other people to not think like the olden ways of we're a band, we have to do this, we have to do this, I'm a band, therefore you have to tour to be a band. You know, like why
No.
can't you just make a music, make the bangers, like you know, like things like that, which are so instilled in so many musicians' brains of like what a band has to be, that is also limiting them of things and bands that could be, you know, which I love that you guys just broke all of that in terms of barriers and we're just like, Well, this is what we have. This is what we can do. Build a team and make bangers and win. I love that.
If you look at like even a lot of the music that's coming out now, like, and you can see you like see the TikTok artists, you know what I'm talking about? That like
Yeah.
they grew on that platform.
Yep.
I don't know the names off the top of my head, but like there's certain people who are like, oh, this dude got big from
Yeah.
TikTok, and like you can tell that those people did not grow in the realm of music, and
Right.
they grew in the realm of like, oh, I'm watching how like a band
Yep.
portrays their shit online, and
Exactly.
I can do the whole like fake it till you make it type shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's like even now, you don't have to pay 5 grand for a music video, 10 grand for a music video. You can go and spend $800 on some PVC pipe and blah 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 and make a cage and do whatever. It's like you don't need all you need is like optics
Yeah.
and angles nowadays. It's like the magic
Yeah.
and the wonder of music truly isn't there anymore. It's now commercialized where it's like,
Hmm.
okay, you got the look, you got the sound, you have the platform. So where's your like content or
Yeah.
like where's your shit to like make you relevant? Because there's so many people doing what you're doing, and it's like in a sea of everything, how does one stay relevant?
Yeah. You got to stand out. And
It's
there's
hard.
it's tough, man. And it's especially there's so many musicians that obviously just love music and they just want to make music, but then they don't know how to stand out and they just kind of follow what everyone does. And then they don't stand out, which is kind of sad because even if they're a really good musician, they just no one cares. Like it's just like, oh, you're just another this or another this, and like it gets boring too for people listening and for the musicians. You know, musicians are usually pretty multifaceted. Like they, curious creatures like to listen to a lot of different shit, and it's I remember like learning of the concept because I mean I grew up being a guitarist musician but then YouTuber and then kind of infused everything together and like learning about the industry a lot, and I would come into there coming from like the more DIY side of things because of YouTube and being like this is how this shit just goes, like this is how everything is run, like it's just this is normalized, right? Like no one makes money and you pay this person to do this and this person does the job and then you have to do this and then the publishers are claiming all this stuff and like it's
And then you go
yeah.
and you do your thing,
Yeah.
and without you even touching a fucking stage,
Hmm.
have become so known on the internet that everybody knows Nik Nocturnal.
Oh,
And
brother,
why is
you're too kind.
it's because you've put your time into your craft, and you didn't put your craft into some fucking schleb's hand who's like, yo, I got you. And it's like, bro, no, 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 no. If you want to do something with music nowadays,
Hmm.
it isn't about who you know anymore. It's like, bro,
Yeah.
you have a following, you have this, and you've done it organically, and you're gonna grow by you being you.
Hmm.
You see these people in these labels or wherever, they'll see you and they see that you have a product and the product sells, and they're like, oh, this is awesome. So also
Yeah.
you want to make more reach, right? And it's like in the past when we were doing shit with music, it wasn't so much of the reach of the this. They just literally looked at the numbers and
Yeah.
that was it.
Yeah.
Now it's like, oh wow, you're making this many videos this week. The
Yep.
engagement of this
Engage.
video is
Yep.
this. The oh wow, you're collaborating with this, that, and other artists, and you're networking, doing this. It's like it's not even enough to be
Yep.
anymore. You need to be a businessman. You need to be doing all this extra shit. And it's like you're a perfect example of how you can literally do it all by yourself. It's just
Hmm.
it's gonna be a little bit harder, but if you put in that time and you put in that effort, it's
Hmm.
like you're a perfect example that like, look, you could do anything you want. You just shouldn't entrust that into somebody else's hands, you know?
Well, dude, no one's ever gonna love your shit more than you. Like that's just I've never under.
Nope.
It's just not gonna happen. Like no one's gonna go out on a limb, give everything up for something you're willing to give up your whole life to do. Like it's just not gonna happen. And I never, believe. And that's why I love too, because I think like people probably. I'm sure you guys have gotten offers too. You guys are still independent, right? I'm sure. I think. Yeah.
Oh
Right.
yeah,
Right.
for Darko and both Chelsea Grin, we don't plan on doing anything because it's like, bro, look,
Hmm.
you these labels, the way that it works, and look, maybe it doesn't work this way for not every, for everybody,
Right.
but for my engagement with these people.
Right.
A lot of the times they love to own your music, right?
Dude, I remember
And
when I
from a
learned
young
that concept of like, because it took me, I'm like, wait, you signed and you actually don't own the rights to your, again, like, it's so funny coming from that world and like learning shit like that.
bro,
Like,
so you see this as a kid, right?
yeah,
And you see like these people are like, look, listen, Junior, we won't take this. We'll own the rights of your original stuff. And as a kid, you're like, sure, man, we're gonna make more music. You know what I
I
mean?
love Kid Tom voice. That's it.
Oh, bro, it is, bro. I hear myself just hearing how I would talk to these people and how you think about it, and like you think of it now, and you'd grab yourself and just
Yeah.
you're like you wouldn't even do it, and it's but it's like ultimately they gatekeep. There's levels of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, fuck, bro. They say I know this guy, and this guy can get you this tour, but you got to do me a favor and get my band onto your tour,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Whatever. It's just it's literally just gatekeeping information on all facets of
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
industry. And it's like they see that the musicians can make money and they see that the musicians that's like, bro, that's the thing, right? That's like
Yeah.
the cookie. And there's all these people around. They're like, well, I make the glasses for the cookies. And the guy's like, well, I make the napkins. And the other guy's like, wait. You know, everyone figures out how to fucking be with the cookie when the cookie's the shit. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Everyone wants to eat the cookies. They just try to figure out a way to be around it and make money off of it. So it's like,
Yeah.
fuck, bro. Knowing that now, bro, I'll tell everybody. Just go do it yourself, bro. You're itching to get your shit out there. Go get a bank from the fucking loan.
Phone
Go get a
from
loan from the
yeah.
bank and fucking go put some go buy some instruments, go pay for a recording, go buy a music video, what put some shit into marketing. And it's like you'll be
Yeah.
surprised how much further you'll go by you having your lemonade stand of a music career by like putting in your money rather than some people who are going to give you money
Yeah.
and just gatekeep the fuck out of everything that you do. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's tricky, man. The industry's so fucked. It's such a fucked up place, and I understand. Like, yeah, some bands really are like, I just want to make music. I don't give. I'm not going to do any of the business. Someone do the business for me. I'm like, okay, yeah, like good. Okay, have someone do the business for you, and like you're going to get paid a lot less and like have a lot of limits to yourself, but like go for it, right?
But
And
like
it's crazy how the industry has been set up like that, and it's normalized in that capacity, and then everyone's broke as fuck, and like it's like I'm like, what the fuck, man? That's why I love seeing like people do like just the DIY, figure it the fuck out. You know, like everyone assumes there's always a big team, like crazy 20-person team behind everything. No, and it's again mad respect to what you guys do with Darko and Chelsea Grin too. Like it's just you guys grinding, figuring it out, and killing it. Like, and you know that's fucking amazing. It's not easy to do that shit. And I'm sure you guys have probably
but
even
anybody
gotten
can do it, dude.
yeah. I'm sure you guys have gotten probably hilarious offers too, but even you, it was just like, not worth. Right.
We've gotten some things that like, man, where were these offers when we were doing shit
Right.
like with my other band or blah blah blah.
Right.
But it's like you see that and you say like, yo, if you're capable of that, I should be seeing 3 times more. And you know what?
Yeah.
No,
No.
no, and you just keep getting bigger and you keep
Yeah.
be unapologetically yourself, be organic. You know, it's like, bro, even the shit we're dropping, it's not like we have a marketing team behind our shit. This is like
Yeah.
we put some money into some ads, and you know what? We're lucky enough to have a fan base that's just like, bro, we're here for your drops, and from there it spreads, and we're fucking lucky. But isn't that how things are supposed to work? It's like the homegrown type shit. It's
Yeah.
like you don't need a label to do that. Now the internet is your label.
Internet's the label, bro. That's for fucking TikTok's the label.
Oh, dude, yeah, dude. There's so many people who are becoming icons from just being on a TikTok and doing shit themselves, and it's just like, bro, you can't look at that and get mad at it because you have to use it for your advantage.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna get mad at it, it's because you don't know how to do it.
Yeah. Fucking that's big truth right here with Tom, man. Yeah. Fucking it's wild, man. That's wild. So like again, mad credit to you guys for just doing your shit because I love it when I see that too. It's like it's inspirational, man. I like You know, I'm not like, hey, I fuck all labels and all that, but I'm like, yeah, like I like seeing DIY. Good, it's good. People figure it the fuck out, and it's tough, and you're gonna make a lot of mistakes. Everyone makes so many fucking mistakes, and great, you learn, and then you win. But like, it's tough. And you gotta fucking do it. Like, it's just that's it. So I love seeing you guys do what you do and like play by your rules. You know, there's nowhere when you guys have a 19 like song album that you have to go clear, you know, with like mommy and daddy, right? It's no, it's just all right. Let's go.
They'd be like, make that 2 releases.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they would. Oh, dude, they'd
You
make
know,
4 EPs. Are you kidding me? They wouldn't say 4 EPs, bro.
at this point, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. But it's like, bro, if we have this to offer, and it's just that's just like, yo, giving
Yeah.
to your people who fuck with your shit. It's like, bro, we're gonna keep fucking with you too, and we're gonna show you that we think about you, and show you that
Yeah.
we listen to what you want to hear, and X, Y, and Z. It's like maybe we're not the most present people on the internet, but like we pay attention. We look at shit, and it's
Yeah.
like, you want to hear this? Okay, you'll hear this. Maybe you'll hear it. Maybe you won't. But it's like, I think you can do it. I think anybody can do it. And I think Darko's just a perfect example of how, with a little bit of a flame under your ass, you can get shit done. Don't get it twisted. As like Josh has been in the mirror, I've been in Chelsea Grin, Lauren Shore, whatever. How the hell you want to just stack the fucking
Yeah.
things up in my favor, or however you want to see it. But it's like we. It's not like if you have that stash already and you go and you make something, it's not automatically going to do good. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And it's like, it worked. We lucked the fuck out with it, and this is our third LP?
Yeah.
Is it? I think.
I think so. Yeah.
I can't even remember, bro. You know?
I can't remember. It's it's just been bangers, man. That's good. You guys make the bangers. Makes me smile, bro. Yeah, I can't wait for Darko Day, which, just so y'all know, is June 5th.
Maybe you could pull it up for me, because I don't even remember.
I'm pretty sure it's June. It's June 5th. I was right. June 5th,
You're a better
Starfire.
dad than me, bro.
Darko Day. It's on a Wednesday.
Dude, isn't today Wednesday?
Tom Barber, everybody, of Darko and Chelsea Grin. Is there anything, Tom, you want to tell the world that you can spoil, whether it's Chelsea Grin things, Chelsea Grin plans, Darko plans you want to leave everyone off with? You can be plugs, whatever y'all want, bro. It's Tom's world right now. I'm not even here. Go for it.
Get ready for the Darko record. I can't say that enough. I think everybody'd be super excited for that. But above all, we started writing new stuff for Chelsea Grin, and I'm super excited to see the future of Chelsea Grin and how it evolves from what it was in the past, what it is now, and what we're moving towards to. And I think everyone's gonna be like super, super stoked with the product that Chelsea Grin is putting out, and I'm super excited to see where that's going with that. But yeah, get ready for the Darko record, and yeah. Much love, baby. That's it.
Much love. Tom Barber, everybody. Check out the record. Show the homies love, dude. Thank you so much. Always a pleasure, bro. And yeah, bro, don't be a stranger. We'll keep up. I'm excited for Darko Day. I'm definitely gonna be checking that shit out on fucking the whole fucking thing. I'm excited. And yeah, man, we'll keep in touch and do some fun shit, I'm sure.
My brother. I love you, Nick. You're the man.
Much love, bro. Have a good one, Tom. Peace out, bro.
Later. Bye, guys.